What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another free pick video. These free picks are going to be for Friday, December 5th. I got some NBA for you. We're going to mix in a little bit of college football as well. So 3 NBA player props. We're going to do 2 first touchdown props for the college football slate. We're going to do a parlay of the day with NBA and college football. And then we're also going to cap it off with a Hail Mary parlay at the end of the video, like we always do, so stay tuned. Before we get into the free picks, quick recap on how the day went. We crushed the cheat sheets today. I hope you guys were tailing on those. I'll pull those up here in a sec. But we went 5-0 on the NBA slate today on those cheat sheets, 6-0 on the rebounds, 6-1 on the points, 5-1 on the assist, and then 7-2 on the NFL props. Over in VIP, we went 1-2 on the 2-unit parlays, 2-0 on the 1-unit parlays. I wish those would have been flipped. I wish we would have swept the 2-unit parlays. So 3-2 overall in the parlays for VIP. Unfortunately, the two that I was less confident in, they both ended up hitting, and then 2 of the ones that I was more confident in ended up losing. So we did lose 0.3 units on the day just because I unit sized wrong. But sometimes that's how it goes. The ones you're more confident in, they're going to lose. The ones you're less confident in, they're going to hit. So that's my bad on the unit sizing on that. Unfortunately, it does happen. Negative 0.3 units. It's no harm, no foul. We're still up 83.5 units on the year, which is incredible. And that's only doing 1 to 2 unit plays, right? We're not like doing these fake 50 unit plays where I've seen people do 500 unit plays. It's like that. It's not even possible, right? You'd have to unload the entire bankroll 5 times essentially. So plus 83.5 units on the year. It's incredible. That means if you're a $100 unit bettor, you'd be up $10 unit bettors, you'd be up $830. $100 unit bettors, you'd be up $8,300. $1,000 unit bettors, up $83,000. So let's go through these the picks. These were the VIP winners for today. Also, I don't know why Instagram changed their story format. So now when I edit these pictures, it basically shows this in the top right, which is annoying. I know you guys probably don't care, but this was the first VIP winner. Cowboys alt spread, parlayed up with the over in that game. Alt over, parlayed up with the Timberwolves. That was a 2-unit play. It brought home 1.48 units of profit. This was a 1-unit play. We had Jared Goff completions, parlayed up with Montgomery rushing yards, parlayed up with Pickens receptions. So 1 unit brought us home 1.2 units. It was a plus 119 play. And then this was the last one for VIP. Dak Prescott completions parlayed up with CD receiving yards. That was 1 unit, which brought home just under 1 unit. It was minus 104. So those were the winners for VIP. These were the cheat sheet results. 5-0 on the NBA slate. This one was a couple of these were actually pretty sweaty. The Sixers, they just barely won by 1, almost gave up a 30-point lead. And then the Raptors actually lost by 3, but we had plus 3.5. So 5-0 on the NBA slate today. We went 6-0 on the NBA rebounds. There was one that voided, Nurkic. He didn't end up playing, but we hit the rest, so 6-0 on those. So we swept 2 of the cheat sheets. We almost swept 4 of them today. I'll show you guys this. The points for today. We went 6-1. The only one that missed was Ant Edwards. He just had an off night. And then we went 5-1 on the assist today. The only one that missed was Julius Randle. And then Draymond Green voided as well because he came out of the game early. And then for the NFL cheat sheet, let's see here. We went 7-2. The only 2 that missed were CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown. He got hurt early in the 3rd quarter. That could have cashed for us. And then Jahmyr Gibbs, 50-plus rushing yards, somehow did not hit, even though he had 3 touchdowns. He only ended up with 43 rushing yards. All of his yards came through the air today. So very, very solid day on the cheat sheets. I hope you guys were riding on those. And yeah, if you guys are looking to get into a VIP, you can always go down to the description, winnable.com/bookiebandits. I got day passes, 3-day passes, week passes, VIP BOGO month pass. That's 2 months for the price of one. And then I have one code remaining for both the VIP year pass and the VIP lifetime. So for the year pass, you can get 75% off with code Black Friday. It'll take 75% off that price there. For the lifetime, you can get 90% off with code Cyber. So it'll take 90% off that price there. Both of them are insane discounts. So there's one code remaining for each of them. If you want them, go snag them before it's gone. Like I said, once those are sold out, they're not going to be opened up until next year. So take advantage of those guys. Winnable.com/bookiebandits. Let's go ahead and get into some free picks. We're starting it off with 3 NBA player props. Give me 1 sec here. I'm trying to place a Taco Bell order here on DoorDash so it can be ready for me once I'm done with this video. 2 beefy 5-layer burritos, add potatoes, all the fire sauce in the world. That's my go-to order. Okay, we're placed. Let's get to these free picks, guys. 3 NBA player props to start us off. Number 1, Mikal Bridges for the New York Knicks, over 5.5 made field goals. He's hit this in 16 out of 21 on the year, 76% clip. He's hit this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight, 11 or 12 out of his last 13. And he's got a great matchup tomorrow going up against the Utah Jazz. They are ranked bottom 5 in the league when it comes to field goal percentage allowed. Seems like every single Utah Jazz game is just an absolute shootout. One of the teams is going to score 130 plus. So I'm thinking the Knicks are probably going to be that team. Mikal Bridges over 5.5 made field goals. Absolutely love that play. Second player prop, guys. We're going with Isaiah Joe for the Thunder. Over 2.5 rebounds plus assists. Okay, he's hit this in 13 out of 17 on the year, 76% clip. He's also going to be getting some extra playing time because Lou Dort is still out. So it looks like him and Cason Wallace will pick up some slack because of his absence. And then he's also got a great matchup as well. Okay, he's going up against the Mavericks, who are ranked bottom 3 when it comes to rebounds allowed, allowing over 48 per game. And let's see here. It looks like they're ranked 10th when it comes to assists allowed, allowing just over 25 assists per game. So all we need is 3, whether it's rebounds or assists. I could see him going out and getting 3 rebounds fairly easily, because I think this is one of those games too where the Thunder, they could get up pretty big in this game, and you're going to see some of these guys who don't play as much get some extra playing time. Isaiah Joe over 2.5 rebounds, assists. Book that. For the last player prop, guys, we're going Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, over 2.5 made field goals. He's hit this in 14 out of 19 on the year, 74% clip. He's got a great matchup as well going up against the Portland Trailblazers. They are ranked bottom 7 in the league when it comes to field goal percentage allowed, just over 48%. So, I mean, all we need is give us 2 dunks and a layup. That's all we need out of Isaiah Stewart. I think he can get it done. I think this is one of those games as well where the Pistons could get up pretty big. So, I love all 3 of these plays. So do what you want with those. Let's move on, guys. Looks like we got an SGA free pick going down over on BETR, where he only needs 1 point or assist and you win. You're also going to get a free $10 when you sign up, plus a $200 welcome bonus. All you got to do, go down to the description, use the BETR link that I have down there for you guys. Enter code BANDIT. It should apply automatically, I believe. If it doesn't, just make sure you enter promo code BANDIT to get that free $10 plus a $200 welcome bonus. And then you can just take that and go fired on this SGA free pick. He's going to have at least 1 point or assist. he's going to have 20 plus points. He's done it in like 500 straight games. So take advantage of that, guys. If you live in one of these purple states, you're good to go. And then we also have a SGA free pick going down on BETR or Sleeper as well. So this one is code Bandit as well. Sleeper. This one is a $100 deposit match. So if you don't have Sleeper or BETR and you live in, you know, a legal state, you could go get $100 for free on Sleeper. And then you can get a free $210 on BETR. So that's $310 total of just free play. And then you take that money and you fire as much as they'll let you on these SGA free picks, where he only needs 1 point tomorrow night. Or I guess, depending on when you're watching this, it might be tonight, right? It's for Friday night's game. So they're both doing SGA free picks. So take advantage of that. Sleeper and BETR down in the description, guys. Go claim your free money, and then you can just play with house money all weekend. So let's move on here. I got some first touchdown props for the college football slate going on Friday. The first one, we're going with Wyatt Young, okay? Receiver for North Texas. He's their #1 receiver. He's been balling all year long. He has 10 touchdowns on the year. Let's pull this up. 62 receptions, 10 touchdowns, over 1,200 receiving yards. I love the value at plus 750 here for Wyatt Young. This game's going to be a shootout, guys. I expect a lot of points. Also, this North Texas quarterback is a stud. He has 29 passing touchdowns this year, only 4 interceptions, almost 4,000 yards. That's insane. So I expect this game to be an absolute shootout. I mean, you can look here, the over-under is sitting at 66.5. So expect a lot of points. Also, be wary, guys. This is a rat line game. As you can see here, North Texas, they're ranked 24th. Tulane, they're ranked 20th. But Vegas has North Texas favored. North Texas is going to be the sharp play here. A lot of people are going to be on Tulane plus the money just because they see the higher rank. Be careful. North Texas is going to be the sharp play here. So that's an additional pick for you guys if you want to lock that in. I love North Texas. So Wyatt Young plus 750 first touchdown. Then we're going to go to the Boise State game. We're going Latrell Caples plus 1,600. Okay. I know Boise doesn't have an insane passing offense, but Caples is their #1 receiver. He only has 3 touchdowns on the year, but he is their #1 receiver, believe it or not. So it is possible, right? For the value of a wide receiver 1 at plus 1,600 on the blue turf, it's hard to pass up. It's strictly a value bet. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't matter. If it hits, we go crazy. The cool thing is, if you parlay both of these guys up for first touchdown, you're going to get a plus 143.50. So if you put $5 on these guys parlayed up, it's going to bring home over $700. I'm also going to straight bet both of these guys for $10 as well. These are just fun plays. So we don't go crazy on the first touchdowns, but they are fun to bet. And we've been pretty solid with them throughout the year. So plus 750 and a plus 1,600. All we need is one of these guys to hit, and we profit. If they both hit, we're going to the Bahamas. So lock those in, guys. Let's get to the parlay of the day. We got to get on a new streak. From the last video, the parlay of the day did not hit. We've been kind of cold on them. We went on that insane tear where we were we were 14-2 at one point. Ended up going 14-5, I believe. So we got to get on a new streak here. So that's my goal, guys. We got to get on a new streak on these parlays of the day. I owe you guys. So I got the play for you. I got it all crafted up. It's a 2-legger, simple 2-legger. Let's hope. The NBA's kind of been a little crazy as of late. A lot of huge upsets, but I think I got a solid play for you guys for Friday. So parlay of the day, leg number 1. We're going NBA, Detroit Pistons at home over the Portland Trailblazers. Pistons are healthy, and the Trailblazers are banged up. I'll pull up the injury reports. So Pistons, for the most part, they're healthy. It looks like Duncan Robinson is questionable and Marcus Sasser is questionable. Those two, I really don't care if they play or not. They're not going to be like huge difference makers. Whereas with Portland, they're banged up, guys. I mean, Drew Holiday is for sure out. Matisse Thybulle for sure out. Scoot Henderson out. Blake Wesley out. Obviously, Dame Lillard is still out. But they also have 3 guys that are questionable as well going into Friday's game. Chris Murray, Robert Williams, and Donovan Clingan. A couple of those are pretty big injuries. Obviously, a couple of these guys could end up playing. I'm filming this, late Thursday night. So, right, they're questionable as of now. They probably won't know if they're going to be playing until probably an hour or 2 before tip-off. If I had to guess, though, at least one of those 3 is going to be ruled out. And if Donovan Clingan gets ruled out, the Pistons are going to absolutely rout the Trailblazers. So, leg number 1, Detroit Pistons on the money line at home. Let's hope it's sweat-free. It probably won't be. And then we're going to move to the college football slate to cap this parlay of the day off. Give me the Boise State Broncos at home on the blue turf over UNLV. There's just something about when Boise State plays at home on that blue turf. They're hard to beat. They're hard to beat. And, I can't say like Boise State doesn't have a great passing offense. They've kind of been going through quarterbacks all year long. But there's just something about Boise State and that defense, especially at home on the blue turf. It's gonna be a rough game for the UNLV Rebels. I think they do keep it close. I don't think this is gonna be like a shootout kind of a game. I could see it being fairly low scoring, even though the over/under is set at 59. I could see this being a low scoring game. The weather's gonna be cold. You're gonna see a lot of ground and pound, probably out of both teams. So Boise State on the money line to bring us home. This is a minus 104 parlay, so basically even money, guys. 2-unit parlay for me. We're going to lock this in live. Boom, we're locked in. So 2 units would bring home 1.91 units. Quick recap. Pistons on the money line for the NBA. Boise State Broncos on the money line for college football. Let's get on a new streak, guys. I want to get on another 10-0 streak for you guys. So this is going to be day 1 of the streak. Let's cap this thing off, guys, with the Hail Mary parlay. 162x payout here for you guys. It's a 13-leg parlay. Let's see what we can do. 2 college football. These are all going to be money line, by the way. North Texas and Boise State. We move to the NBA. Magic, Raptors, Nuggets, Pistons, Rockets, and 76ers. And then we're going Gonzaga, Xavier, Drake, TCU, Knights, and Gonzaga, Xavier, Drake, and TCU for the college basketball slate, and then Knights and Stars for the hockey slate. So 162x. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it is a Hail Mary. It's called a Hail Mary for a reason. We're not going crazy on it. Just, maybe throw $1 on it. The payout, actually, now that I'm like thinking about this, I think the payout is bigger than what it shows here. Because originally what I did is when I actually placed the bet, I took out the 76ers and it was 162. So for some reason I didn't take out the 76ers when I typed it out. So this parlay here, it's probably well over 200x. I'm just going to keep it, I'm just going to say it's a 162. But yeah, in my parlay that I actually placed, I took out the 76ers. So if you guys want to take the Sixers out, you can. If you leave them in, then the payout's probably going to be close to like 250x if I had to guess. Because the Sixers were basically even money. So do whatever you guys want. You can use this as a cheat sheet as well. But yeah, if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go lock into a VIP for the weekend. We're due for a massive weekend over in VIP. We've been getting clipped on, you know, just some silly legs that should be the easy legs. But I have a feeling we're gonna go crazy this weekend. So smash the like button for me, guys. Show some love in the comments. Let's get the algorithm flowing a little bit. Make sure you're subscribed. Ring that bell as well. That way you get notified. Also, if you do subscribe to my Winnable, make sure you turn on SMS. If you want my plays to get texted to you right away, just turn on SMS, and then make sure you hop in the Discord as well. But that's all I got for you guys. Best of luck with all your bets on Friday, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.